Yeah.
Yeah, you know mine already.
Okay. Anything
Makeup, yes. I still disagree.
on the makeup stuff?
I see your
Okay.
stance. I just don't agree with it.
What-
Can I ask something about the makeup thing?
Sure.
Okay. In terms of being natural,
Mm-hmm.
you like all natural. You don't like work done or anything. Okay. Honestly, respect. But what if, like, somebody had really crooked teeth? It would be strictly cosmetic to get braces. Would that, like, take away from your attraction to her because you would prefer her natural?
Well, I mean,
It's strictly cosmetic.
no, I wouldn't object to braces. I think most people, I had braces when I was younger. I think there's actually a medical, you can argue that there is, well, you're saying it's strictly cosmetic, although they do say, I think, crooked teeth, there actually is a medically indicated reason, I think, for correcting the crooked teeth. I think.
Not always. But honestly, I agree. I was just curious.
Yeah,
that
I'm not
came
sure
from me.
on
What about
totally
shaving?
Well, so grooming is different than plastic surgery and different than makeup. So like shaving armpits, shaving legs, that's fine.
Okay.
Grooming's its own category.
Do you think beards are like makeup for men, though?
Nope.
You don't think they can hide, like, change
They
the
can. No,
appearance?
yes, okay. Beards can change your appearance, but there are things that are natural and there are things that are
Okay, yeah,
artificial, not natural. So the way you style your hair, for example, I don't think that there's really, I don't think that there's anything wrong there. Certainly, for example, a woman with a big forehead might have bangs. She might do a swoop, an emo swoop, which I think should come back into style, by the way. I'm a fan of the emo swoop. I think it should come back.
Yeah, all that hair oil gives you pimples, though.
Right. But I don't think like, oh,
Right.
you're like misrepresenting, like you're lying about. No, I think grooming stuff is its own category. No objections to grooming. My qualms come to plastic surgery and typically excessive makeup usage. Minimal makeup, not huge. Look, I prefer no makeup, but a little mascara, whatever. But yeah, I prefer no makeup.
Okay. That's fair.
Did you have more on that, or?
No, that always just came to my mind, like how consistent the natural thing goes.
What do you mean?
But I can understand your debate.
Speak straight into the mic.
Sorry,
It's
yeah.
okay. No, it's okay.
No, I agree with that. I just wondered how natural you liked a woman. Like, at what point are you drawing the line? But you answered it.
Oh yeah, no. So grooming, definitely prefer shaved legs, shaved armpits.
As long as your stance is that, like, you know, that's what you prefer, not that all women shouldn't wear makeup, then that's totally fine.
Well, hold on.
Unless.
Hold on. So, well, here's my crazy take. So let's say somehow I did a coup d'etat and I took over the federal government. Let me tell you my policy prescriptions on cosmetics. First off, I would outright ban cosmetics. I would actually ban plastic surgery too, unless there was a medically indicated reason for it. For example, fake titties, boom, straight to jail. Surgeon, felony. Also, if you're a woman and you get fake titties, felony. If you're a man and you get fake titties, also felony. So just a felony across the board if you get fake titties. BBL, I'm considering death sentence. I'm on the fence. Death sentence, like 10 years in prison for BBL. Lip filler, misdemeanor. 1 year in prison.
No.
It's basically all plastic surgeons don't have a job anymore.
I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Do you work for a plastic surgeon or something?
No, I own a gym.
Well, actually, they wouldn't be out of a job necessarily.
How people change their bodies the right way.
Because, for example, the origin of the body positivity movement was for people who had like disfigurements. And the origin of plastic surgery was typically like if somebody had like they got half their face blown off in World War I, the surgeon would, you know, to move through life with like a totally disfigured and disformed face, would create like a a difficulty, a burden in your life. And
Right.
so they would attempt to fix the face.
Or like a rhinoplasty for people with like deviated
yeah, that's fine.
septums and
If I have,
okay.
breathing problems, that's fine. There are medically indicated scenarios where I think plastic surgery is okay. I can't think of like really a scenario where if I grant, for example, that I'm fine with women, for example, who have breast cancer and need to have a breast removed. If I'm fine with a breast implant in that scenario, but I'm against these scenarios where it's like purely cosmetic, would you agree with me there?
Sure. Now, what
Would
about
you?
women who have already had augmentation? Would you have them then take them out?
Out they go.
Can I weigh in?
Sure, go ahead.
Just for the viewers
This
at
is just
home,
fun.
mine are real, and I'm not included
thank
in this
you.
conversation.
Thank you
went
for
like
sharing
this.
that. Yes. Okay.
People always assume, which I'm like, they don't look, unfortunately.
Yeah, they look real.
That's what I'm saying.
They look real.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But BBLs, there's never a
Oh
reason
my
to
gosh,
get,
I can't
no reason
stand
to get a
those
BBL.
things.
Anybody here have a BBL?
Ban
No
it.
BBL?
Ban BBLs.
Right? You agree with me,
Maybe one
Amy,
day.
Amy, right? Name's Amy?
Yeah,
You agree with me, right?
I'm banning BBL.
No, like
Oh.
death penalty for BBL, right?
No, not the
Into the
death
mic.
penalty.
Death penalty for BBL?
Death penalty for,
Why?
right?
I feel like everybody has their insecurities, you know, and if it helps them feel better, then they should do it.
I don't
It's-
think we need to fix our insecurities.
Wait, wouldn't the
With
fix,
cosmetically.
Wouldn't the fix be to just not get the BBL and work through your mental problems?
Maybe do some hip thrusts. Go to the
And
gym.
yeah, you can like with the boobs, you can't really get boobs, but like
Precisely.
butt, people have different genetics. It can be harder, easier to gain muscle, but like you can work out.
You
know,
can.
you can get a nice butt.
You can work up to your genetic potential.
I think we just gotta fix society's standards for women. Yeah.
A lot of what we look
Yeah,
up
sure.
to are like for example, like you've talked about like the most beautiful woman when you've had us like rate ourselves, like, okay, Victoria's Secret model is like
Sure.
the 10, right? But like they all wear makeup and, you know, do all these cosmetic things. And I think men are a big part of the reason why women wear makeup, because men are the
Nope.
ones who have like idolized these beauty standards for us to live up to.
Are you sure about that?
I
Or
would
is it
disagree.
women?
Who notice other women.
Like for example,
and enhance their
everybody
features.
here show us your nails. Who here has fake nails on?
Not me.
Nails? Any fake nails? Nails?
Mine are real, just grown out.
Those are real?
Yeah, I just have really
Well, you
gross
you
nails.
put
have
paint
nail
on it.
polish.
You have nail polish. Nails. Let me give you guys a secret. Guys, don't give a fuck about your nails. Don't care. You do that for yourself or
Most
for
guys
other women.
don't care.
No guy gives a. You think a guy's like, well, I wasn't gonna fuck her, but she has these bullshit nails. Now I'm gonna fuck her because her nails are pink.
Well, we didn't say that was contingent on.
Also,
Doing her, but-
hygienically, it's kind of disgusting. Sorry.
It's true, and it rips off your natural nails.
You keep the bacteria under the nails.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yep.
But do you
And then
think,
they
do you
push
think,
on your
do you think
cuticles, and your
nails,
cuticles
do you
are
think
supposed to keep out bad bacteria.
Do you think nail polish and fake nails is a male-imposed beauty standard?
No, but I think especially like a lot of men who like look at these models and stuff and think they're pretty. Like all of those girls are wearing makeup.
But you'd be shocked to know that a lot of men don't even realize how much makeup women have on. Like, that's not something that we actively monitor. When we see a woman, we're not like, oh, she got on this, she got on mascara, she got on whatever. See, I don't even know how much shit to name. But we can't tell the difference. Actually, we don't really pay attention.
So you
I
don't
would
really
say-
know. You don't really know what she's wearing, but you don't know what she's wearing. But yet you're saying don't wear it, even though you don't even know what
Because
she's wearing.
we know when it come off, we like, what the fuck?
But see, that's the line that I was trying to draw last time. Is you can do your makeup without dramatically changing how you look. You can do
Right.
it just to
There's
complement your
scales.
features.
Yeah, you can do minimal makeup.
I showed you the first time I took my makeup off. I looked the same.
Did you though?
Huh?
Did you though?
I did.
did you though?
I did.
Well, look. Wait. So what's the argument?
That is our fault that they wear makeup, but it's not. It's intersectional.
I'm saying you take a part in it. You do take a part in it.
Honestly, a lot of times I think I feel more insecure around other women that I know will be coming to events that I'm going to, and I know that they're going to a professional makeup artist, and I don't necessarily prefer to always get my makeup done. And so I know I need to perform my best for them, not necessarily for some guy that might be there, or even my boyfriend,
Bingo.
because he actually prefers me without makeup.
So does mine.
Well, your husband.
Yeah.
Bingo.
I don't know. I preferred no makeup.
Sure. I mean, if she's like really pretty without it, sure. There's no need to. I can do without. I can do with. Doesn't matter to me. Truly.
Well, if she was not really pretty without it, wouldn't it be better for her to just not wear it
If she was,
for honesty reasons?
if
Like
she was,
she's catfishing at that point.
if she's not pretty without
Well,
it.
because you're what you're setting up here is she's pretty with makeup.
But I don't think
she's
it's doing much
she's
harm.
not pretty without it.
It's not doing any harm to you. She's doing
Actually,
it.
it is.
She's doing.
You're robbing. Well, okay, on a long enough timeline.
Not even letting me finish my point.
Well, okay, finish your point. Then
Thank
I'll
you.
talk.
I didn't even finish my sentence.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's doing it to feel confident and to feel beautiful, and you should just let her do that. You have the standard of don't wear any makeup, so just don't date the women that wear a shit ton of makeup. Problem solved.
Okay, so
That's
question.
fine. That's fine.
She's doing it to feel beautiful and confident.
Right.
Confident relative
And that's
to
helping
who?
her. It doesn't matter. It's not about you. It's not about you.
But
It's
I'm
about-
saying relative to who though? Who is? How would she know what being more beautiful looks like if she didn't compare herself to other women?
Well, we have role models like our mom. We grew up wearing makeup. We watched our moms wear makeup. We put makeup on our baby dolls. I mean, it's a part of just our childhood, and then it grows into adulthood.
The propaganda has worked well. I agree with her that there are societal standards and that you've basically been force-fed a mind virus to feel like you're not enough without the paint. You're not beautiful without the paint. You're not beautiful without some fake
I do
lashes,
agree. There's a
whatever.
lot of propaganda, and there's constantly, you go to like any store like TJ Maxx, like the counters are full of things that can
but
make you
here's
look
what's-
better.
Here's what's crazy to me, right? As a man, I can sit here and say, I prefer a woman without makeup. I think women should wear less makeup. And that's me essentially saying, I think women are beautiful and attractive as is, which I think is ought to be a more pro-woman position than what these cosmetic industries, how they profit by keeping you feeling insecure. So it's interesting, though, the amount of pushback women get, or excuse me, not the pushback women get, the pushback women give if a man has like an anti-makeup position, because the anti-makeup position, in my estimation, is actually a pro-woman position. We're trying to free you of the slavery in your mind.
Well,
That was some
I
deep
think
shit
I
right
think
there.
if a
God
woman
damn, I'm on fire. Okay, sorry. They're like, shut the fuck up.
so inspired. No, I think if a woman has pushback on you not wanting to date her because she does not agree with your stance on makeup, then I don't agree with that. I think you should have whatever preference you want. But I think if your stance is so far as all women shouldn't wear makeup anymore, number one, I don't think that's ever going to happen, if we're being real. And number two, I don't think that's good for us, because sure, makeup might add a little bit of confidence to how we present ourselves. It's like the saying, look good, feel good. If we feel like we look good, then, we kind of have this like outward positive attitude in the day too. Like sometimes if I just do a little bit of makeup, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so good today. Like my attitude is just, everything is elevated.
Can I ask something?
Sure.
If makeup just didn't exist though, like nobody was wearing makeup
If
ever,
it never existed, then yeah, I wouldn't.
like, would you feel the need to like get an extra confidence boost? Because we probably wouldn't.
Why wouldn't? No, because like I live in the world of makeup, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, right.
I guess that's a hypothetical reality. So I guess
Well, it would.
I think
level-
the
I would feel
pressures-
fine
yeah, I
without
think the
it if-
pressures
If it never existed, then I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
know.
think the pressures would cease to exist because then
Right.
you wouldn't be seeing it in magazines and
It'd
on
be so
TV and on
different.
social media.
Victoria's
So
Secret
women-
models would not have
Yeah.
makeup,
Yeah.
and then I wouldn't, you know, feel like, oh, you know,
And would
need to
you
look like that.
Sorry, would you like not think that the world might be a better place? Honestly, like for us.
I think if we never ever had makeup ever,
Or
with
if it
the-
just got like wiped out, we like all agreed. We're like, we're gonna stop wasting hundreds of dollars and spending so much time and
Millions.
trying to just waste so many resources trying to like feed into this propaganda. Don't you think like honestly the world would be better? Life
oh
would
yeah,
be better.
oh yeah, and we can put more emphasis on like skincare and way better things for us.
Real.
Word. Word.
Your makeup is only as good as your skincare. Let's get into skincare.
But I mean, so
Who did it?
I mean, my
What?
position is,
Reading
it's
it.
like, so your suggestion is, well, it's fine if you want to just date women who don't wear makeup
Yeah.
or who wear minimal makeup. And that's fine,
There's
but I'm
plenty of
actually
women like
trying
that.
to do something a little bit more powerful.
And that's
than
what I was
even that.
asking. I'm like,
Because I'm actually
how far
trying,
do you want to take
I'm
this?
trying, well, okay, I mean, I'm obviously joking around because I'm not going to get, I don't suspect I'll get any political power in this life, but what I am trying to sort of argue, at least to the audience I do have, is I am trying to put a message out there. One, if there's any women watching, any woman at this, or even women at this panel, there are plenty of men who will date you regardless of the paint that you put on your face. And I would actually argue the man who's more inclined to date you without makeup is probably a better bet long term than the guy who has a bit more of a hyper focus on your exterior. I mean, obviously looks are important, right? But if a guy likes you without makeup, I mean, that's a
a
better
W.
bet. He's more physically attracted to you. And yeah. Also, then we get into the, like, okay, when does it become catfishing? When are you misrepresenting your physical appearance?
I think every dating profile you should have a picture, no filter, no makeup.
Most women don't.
That should be the standard then.
Can I
Sure,
weigh in on this?
Yeah, I agree with you.
I was wearing fake eyelashes to get my like clear pass at like the airport. You know, it's kind of like, and it doesn't even recognize me just because I had on like fake eyelashes, and so I can
Right.
only use my fingers.
Okay.
now. I don't know. I always think that's really funny. So if you're getting your clear pass picture, don't wear
I
fake
just
eyelashes.
I think that one of the things when it comes to the catfishing argument is that by wearing makeup, you're kind of depriving men of making an informed decision about your true attractiveness. It's kind of like, I'm trying to think of an example, like the guy who lied about his height. Would you have gone on that first date with him had you?
No, I would have never, because he would have never even showed up in my possible matches because of height preferences.
Right.
So he had to lie
Smart
just for
man.
him to get to be on my radar.
But objectively, I think, I mean, while you ended up in a relationship with him, I think objectively we can say that misrepresenting or lying about something like that is wrong.
Oh yeah.
Now, perhaps it worked out. He maybe fessed up to the lie and
Well, he had to. He
Came
got out of
clean.
the car and he wasn't taller than me. Well, he was taller than me, but not
Right.
like as much as he should have been.
I guess the functional equivalent here, because I don't even think a man's height equivalent to makeup?
No.
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 Like in terms of like the differential it'll make in attraction. I would say makeup is the functional equivalent of a man who works at McDonald's saying that he's a lawyer. But he's not.
That's extreme.
Thoughts? Any thoughts?
That's pretty extreme.
Amy agrees with me, right?
I might say the male equivalent would be your facial hair because it could make you look 50 or 15.
What?
No?
No.
Wait,
Like,
can I
you
weigh
like-
in?
Yeah.
So the guy at McDonald's saying he's a lawyer is just straight up delusional. Just straight up in La La Land. And the girl who's catfishing you with her makeup, at least she's able to make it happen. At least she's able to give you that facade and illusion.
What do you
I'm not
mean?
saying
I
wrong.
could rent a nice car and put on a suit and say,
Not with a McDonald's like paycheck. You're not going to be able to rent all of that.
no, you could put on the facade. Actually, a lot of guys do this. they'll put on the facade that they're fucking ballers. They don't have to say they're a lawyer, but a lot of guys do this.
I won't lie. I won't argue with you on that.
No, you can argue. It's okay. It's okay to disagree.
No, but men do that, so they do lie.
There's such different
No,
intentions
but
for why or why
like
not.
a guy
women
who
wear
works at
makeup, too.
McDonald's could absolutely like get a nice suit or something and rent a decent car for a day for
Yeah,
the date. Guys do that. I don't agree with it. I think it's wrong.
But how would he
but-
get the second date? Would he
Well,
have
let's say
time
he
to
smashes
save up
and
enough
he gets what
to
he
do
wants.
it again?
Huh?
Oh.
What's that?
I said, would he be able to save up enough for the second date in time to keep that lie going?
I don't know about the logistics of
Getting into
of
the
this,
semantics
but
of it, but he got the first one, so he's starting somewhere.
But I think that would be the functional equivalent.
So you
I
want to
feel
just
like-
ban makeup?
If I'm gonna get 0% of the female vote. If I came into power, fuck the vote. I'm just gonna do a coup d'état, son. Do you know what a coup d'état is?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a coup d'état?
No.
It's you
Sorry.
basically you violently overthrow the government. You basically yeah. So I'm by the way,
Okay.
FBI, DHS. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do.
'cause
I'm not
you
gonna
about to
do.
be on the list next.
I'm on the fucking list. I'm kidding. I have no intentions of doing a coup d'état. If I did though, makeup for shit banned. Fake titties banned. BBL banned. Lip
There's
filler
like
banned.
such way bigger
I'm in-
issues,
I'm
but
in-
okay.
I'm in favor.
There's way bigger issues to address.
Eh.
It's a pretty big one.
Well, you know what though? I'd rather be with a guy who prefers me without makeup than like he only wants to be with me if I have makeup on, because then he doesn't really like how I look. If
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
only
like,
prefers me with
What if he did that
makeup.
little? You guys ever seen somebody
But
do
I-
that like that little like, you know, that slight vomit thing? Like, what if he saw you without makeup? and did
Gag.
He did the little
the
gag.
little like.
Yeah, gag.
Can you do that again?
Just keep doing it.
Just keep doing it.
I'm good.
Clip
I'll
that.
actually, I'll actually probably.